everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sophie, and this channel is chronicling my journey of living my best life with multiple chronic health conditions. Today is just going to be an update as to how all of my appointments went last week. I had 4 of them, which was quite a lot. I had one every day except for Friday. I had the dietitian appointment on Monday. It did not go as badly as I was expecting it to go. They had originally scheduled it for last month, and then they called me to reschedule it because of my history of having an eating disorder. They wanted me to see someone else. My concern was that they weren't going to be able to help me with the things I needed help with because I need to be restricting carbs and sodium to get this extra fluid weight off of me, and they didn't seem against it. Some of their suggestions I know don't work because I've tried them in the past and they didn't work. For example, she suggested I eat multiple times throughout the day when I told her that eating makes me very sleepy. That's why I normally only eat in the evenings, because I need to be awake and alert for work. She did give me some ideas for some lower sodium, like TV dinners, which was kind of surprising, but looking at the amount of sodium in the TV dinners, the amount of calories in the TV dinners, they are really not that low sodium at all. Normally, when I'm looking at stuff like TV dinners, normally when I'm doing low sodium, I'm not even going to look at TV dinners because they're so high. But they basically have twice as much sodium as they do calories, which isn't low at all. And I told her that when I'm doing low sodium and low carb, I struggle to get in enough calories. So suggesting things that are super low calories with a high percentage of sodium given the calories is just not all that helpful. She did send me a few links about like food pairings to sort of help the carbs digest slower. For example, like a fruit with some peanut butter or something like that, which I haven't tried yet. I currently don't have any fresh fruit, but I will take a look at those links to see if any of those might be helpful. But again, I've tried the snacking during the day and it just doesn't work. I get really sleepy and cannot concentrate or stay awake. And that is why I eat in the evenings. Tuesday, I had... What did I have Tuesday? Tuesday I had the cardiac NP appointment, and she also didn't really know what to make of my cardiac biopsy results. To her, the way it's worded, it does not sound like it's Plaquenil toxicity, even though I am now off the Plaquenil. So yeah, that's still up in the air. She did recommend or suggest increasing the torsemide and then also increasing the potassium supplement, but I said I would rather try to do it with diet first. So I'm really going to try to stick to the low sodium, low carb, and just sort of come up with other food options that I'm not completely sick of. And then my next appointment with the local cardiologist isn't until January. I can always message them if anything comes up, of course. I did message the Cleveland Clinic cardiologist with the cardiac biopsy results, asking if he has any ideas or feedback, and he didn't really respond answering that question. So no one really knows still. So we're still going through with the genetic testing. I did send that out last week. I'm waiting to see if insurance covers it, and if not, what my out-of-pocket cost will be. Hopefully that happens. I mean, that's sort of the only thing I have at the moment. Wednesday, I had an appointment with the Hanger Clinic. They do custom orthotics and such. So I do have these Arizona braces for my ankles, because I do roll my ankles quite frequently. He said not to wear them just when I'm around the house, but more when I'm out doing things, which, as we know, is not very often. I will say I'm concerned that I'm going to fall more wearing them, just because normally if I am losing my balance, my ankle will sort of, bend to help me get my balance, and with this it's not going to. And I'm worried since I won't be able to get my balance, I'm just gonna fall more often. But I guess we'll find out. I should probably wear them walking around the unit during the day to see if I fall more often, because obviously that is not the point. But yeah, so that was an appointment. Then Thursday I had the electromyography and nerve conduction study. The nerve conduction study, they did find, incidentally, I probably have some mild carpal tunnel syndrome. I'm at the computer all day, that is not surprising. I'm also pretty sure I have a ganglion cyst at the moment, so also not surprising, there's some nerve impingement going on there. The electromyography did show some mild myopathy is how I believe he worded it. I did have a really difficult time, meaning I could not relax my muscles. You can hear when the muscles are sort of contracting, and even though the neurologist kept saying relax and he was shaking my muscles trying to get them to relax, it never really did. So in the report, it doesn't say that it was spontaneous, so I don't know if that was just due to the muscle fatigue. He did ask if I was fatigued while he was doing the test. Also asked if I ever had a muscle MRI, which I have not. So I guess those are possible reasons for my muscles, I guess, firing even at rest. But the report says mild non-irritable myopathy involving the proximal sampled muscles. They also didn't do a lot of muscles compared to when I had it done at Cleveland Clinic. But yeah, that was Thursday. I'm waiting to see what the genetic counselor comes up with as far as the neuromuscular consult as well as a muscle biopsy. Now, the neurologist who did the electromyography thinks genetics is the way to go. My concern, as I've said before, is insurance not covering it and or it coming back non-conclusive. A muscle biopsy would give us data that genetics might not. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, but I obviously can't order a muscle biopsy on my own. So we'll see what comes of that. I will message the genetic counselor towards the end of the month to see if she's heard anything or what the thought is about the muscle biopsy and the neuromuscular referral, but that's it. I have no other ideas, no other directions as to which I think I should be looking. So yeah, this could be the end of the line as far as doctor appointments and all that stuff. Oh, I do have pulmonary function testing coming up in a couple weeks because I haven't had any this year at all. So that will be interesting to see what that's like because I am definitely more short of breath, and I don't know if that's cardiac related because I am holding on to fluid, or if it's lung related. I have no idea. So we're gonna see what comes of those. I do not have a pulmonologist, so that might be something I end up with. I don't want another doctor, but we'll see. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I will medically update you guys after the pulmonary function test at the end of the month. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day whenever it is you are seeing this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.